Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Tafferton. It's the 5th of August, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's been quite a while since anything has been happening in the colony. Last I updated you guys, we had just completed building and researching the component factory, or the component table, whatever it's called, and can now craft our own components, which is going to slowly, can't say it's going to be quick or anytime soon, change the face of our little colony here. For now though, we've got a paramedic named Floyd. He crashed in an escape pod not too long ago, and generally I don't show escape pod crashes anymore because most of the time the colonists just get up and walk away. Generally before they're even healed. But hey, Floyd wants to stay with us. His traits are intimidating, psychopath, which isn't too good, animal friend, trigger happy, that's good, optimist, very good, socialite, pretty good, scrapper, good, and pluviophile, which isn't horrible, but it's not great either. He's also Dan Shadow's brother. So, he's got a whopping 14 in medicine, 10 in social. He has absolutely no combat skills, even though he's a psychopath, so maybe, at the very least, he is not a fighter. I'm kind of curious how he takes out his anger as a psychopath. We finished researching tactical computers and advanced biology. Not entirely sure what we're researching now. Apparently it's computer terminals. Allows the construction of satellite computer terminals, which provides additional functions, but need a tactical computer to connect to. Additionally, you can play games on it. And lo and behold, some giant spiders have arrived. I feel like we've had them at Tafferton before, and the heat chased them off. I don't think giant spiders are a big problem either right now. But other than our new recruit, let's take a look at our defenses. We now have 4 of the M2 Browning machine guns, and we are going to begin to drain the swamp here. We can build moisture pumps. Takes 75 steel and 5 components. We're gonna place one right there, and honestly, I'm gonna have to drain all of this area out at some point, because this little area, provided the wall works and enemies don't come from the north and blast their way through it after a couple raids, will eventually be turned into rooms and stuff like that. For now though, let's place this one. How about, I don't want to drain this water right here. I just want to drain all of the water around it. So that's 10 components. That's quite a lot. It's gonna take me a while in order to build all of those. But after that, we'll have 2 pumps that I can just shuffle around however I feel. And I think we'll expand that out. So yeah, as soon as this pump is set up and drained, we're going to build a wall here. Seal off the north part. I've also started preliminary designs to seal off this area as well and turn it into an interior part of the base. However, I'm not going to finalize that for a little bit, because I may also end up moving the gardens up here. All of the farming stuff. Get it kind of outside the wall there. I'm still trying to decide exactly how I want to set this up. I also expended a bunch of components to build additional solar generators, which will kind of go unused for the time being because I don't have enough batteries to really hold all of the power that they are capable of pumping out. But it seems like a good investment for the time. Gekromancer, what are you doing? Why are you digging at granite? I don't want you mining anything. want you to produce components at the bench there. What skill does this even take? Crafting. So, Gekromancer, all I want you to do, honestly, is craft. You're going to be the primary component guy. Burton and Hintelin, I believe they can both craft components, but they are busy with other things. Hintelin is currently digging at granite. Starting to remove some of the rock in here, because these will eventually just be single depth walls inside the colony. The hardest part, honestly, of this design is figuring out where I want the hallways and stuff to go. Like, obviously this is going to be a main hallway, and this is going to be a main hallway. But I need to rip out some of these walls and doors and start spacing things out. And hey, GoldenEye is throwing a party. He is completely thrilled about the state of the colony. He is the mayor, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. He wants everyone to know that we're a family here at Tafferton. We may not always get along with each other, even though we kind of do for now. But, everybody here is willing to die for each other. Also, Floyd, you are going to be Grimmeth. He's the last comment that was posted on my channel. He's at the top of the list. So welcome to the colony. You have Alzheimer's, apparently. I did not check that. 73 years old. God damn it. You have a bad back as well. And you've got anxiety. Looks like when you crashed in your escape pod, you hurt both of your legs. Barton has been inspired. Yay. Huntsman Nabe of the Green Brana Siege has sent us a message. Someone in a caravan nearby is in urgent need of a doctor. Oh, really? Just how nearby is that? I wouldn't mind sending a doctor out if it was actually going to earn us brownie points with one of our neighbors, but they're so far away. That's 3.9 days. Get fucked. Be like an 8 or 9 day round trip journey until I get launch pods set up. So congratulations on a successful party, GoldenEye. Everybody drank and smoked and ate to their heart's content, bullshitted, told stories, generally had a good time. I thought Sal Dalnick for a second there was going to get on the table and start strip teasing or something. Unfortunately, we're not going to be graced with that. A group of travelers from Heoam are passing by. Got Akio the inventor with a BB gun, which we know not to mess with. And who are you? Blair the escapee with a horrible revolver. Okay. I also built just a couple more pieces of fencing up here because why the hell not? It has been so successful in deterring attacks from that direction that it seems pretty stupid not to. Research is just flying along, by the way. It's actually pretty amazing. Hintelin has a bit of steel. Looks like we're gonna probably not get this thing up and running until tomorrow. We did, amazingly enough, have enough components for it, apparently. I'm not entirely sure where they were keeping all of them. Oh wow, 13 there, okay. You know, I don't really want components here. I like to keep them right here where I can actually see them. Okay. Get all the components pulled down here, sorted out. Got tons of steel because before I figured we were going to seal this off, I went and dug out all of the steel up here, all of the components up here. Got another giant fucking centipede type thing. We've seen this thing before. Long extinct giant arthropod. Okay. Millipedes. Mostly harmless unless you piss them off. And then that one's big enough to rip a full-grown human limb from limb, most likely, without even blinking. Our goose factory, by the way, is exploding. We've got 5 eggs just about ready to hatch, probably in another day or two. And I am out of beds for the animals. It's not really a big deal having beds for your animals, I don't think, but it's kind of nice, I guess. We care about our animals. They don't have moods or anything like that. Why would you need beds? I'm curious. Maybe like actual pets need a place to sleep. I've also got everybody's work orders completely screwed up right now, which means things aren't getting planted completely or harvested, which again is still fine. We've got tons of food, 490 Vegemush, for crying out loud. It doesn't really get any better than that. The days of us starving in the heat, cursing our existence in this humid, what is it, a tropical swamp almost, are relegated to fairy tales that we will tell our children at some point. Got marshes up here. I don't care about any of that. Ages past, I thought it was going to be possible to maybe drain some of this stuff and then wall this all off and take this land as well. But we've already seen that any structures up here that we have claimed, they are just going to come destroy. In fact, I need to find a way to make it take even longer for the enemies to come up through here. That way they maybe decide against it. This area I'm starting to slowly mine out and shape in order to get maybe a good, I don't know, it's not really a shooting gallery, but it kind of is. Because like we can have sniper turrets down here. I'm pretty sure that I could have multiple kill zones with various turrets. Proved to be highly effective. Like a sniper turret, if I place it here, for instance, it can shoot them basically as soon as they come around the corner, and if they for some reason decide to ignore it, it can snipe them all the way up here. What we're going to have to do at some point is chop down all of these trees, remove all of these chunks of granite and sandstone so that there's nothing for them to hide behind, and we're going to make it a real pain in the ass for them to even approach us and come after us. This is, as far as I know, a pretty good way to deter the enemy from crouching up against your walls and using them as cover. If I'm wrong, so be it. We'll tear it down and redo it. Figure something else out. Pit traps, landmines, explosives, things like that. The carcinoma is in remission. Well, soon, guys, we're going to be able to make you pretty much any organ you want, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I still need to build this and this. This is another reason why I'm kind of building up so many solar panels. I wish I had room for wind turrets so we could have 24/7 power, basically, or at least the chance of it. But I don't think that's going to happen. They take up way too much room. Did we get anything new? Advanced fabrication bench we've had. I feel like there should be another Bionics table or something like that we've unlocked. This computer provides various informations and some options. Additionally, his sensors can find interesting places. Tactical computer, okay. Oh man, that thing is massive. I wouldn't mind placing it in the corner here. So the Metatrain table. You know, maybe we should just chop the bodies up in here, since this is where all the clothing gets dumped anyways. At some point in the future, my plan, honestly, is to redesign the colony and shift rooms and stuff so that everything is kind of set up where it needs to be. Have a research laboratory, a hospital. Again, I hate cramming everything together like this. I think it's piss poor design, and it looks bad. And not only that, but it's kind of inefficient. I don't like to throw everything in one area. And that's the type of stuff that drives me mad. So, build that, deconstruct this. In fact, Gekromancer, can you just tear that apart now? I want to get started on this tactical computer. The fact it says that it can find interesting places is exciting to me. I love finding new places. We get back 57 steel and 23 wood from that meta bench. I don't think they take components. No, they don't. Well, that wasn't too bad. We didn't obviously get back everything, but I wasn't expecting that. Tactical computer. This computer provides various informations and some options. I feel like I need to remove all of my research stuff deeper inside the base at some point too. I also ripped the roof off of this area so that these stupid Chthonian larvae will actually disintegrate and get out of here. Every time a colonist walks through here, they get multiple negative moodlets from seeing the damn things. A lot of this redesign too, guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do off-screen, like moving the water towers and setting up additional things. It takes me quite a while to decide exactly what I want to do. I could easily spend a 30-minute video paused, accomplishing almost nothing, trying to decide where I want something like a door or a wall to go. And, the show must go on, so I can't take all day or all week accomplishing nothing. I don't know what the hell you're doing, Devil Stalker. You better not even think about attacking any of my colonists. We've been incredibly fortunate in this colony so far. Not to have anybody... Dan, this is another thing I hate about you bastards. You're consuming... No, pick up this Vegemudge. I gotta hold your guys' hands all the damn time. Or you'll waste time. Here we go. Moisture pump. It's going. Current radius 0.1. The radius expands in 8 days and 2 hours. I guess if it expands and removes this puddle here, it won't be the worst thing. I'd rather it didn't. But whatever, we've got plenty of water troughs for our animals. Okay. I'm gonna guess it drains water based on where it is. Like, it starts draining water on the center tile first and then expands out. Never actually used these before, so I'm not entirely sure. I hope you guys enjoy learning things with me and experiencing failure and victory as I go along. So 62 work units left. Where are you going? I guess Hintelin told him to get the hell out of here. He'll come up here and build it. We finished the computer terminal. Allows, yep, we can play games on it. Simple prosthetics workbench is coming up. That's what I was thinking of. So where is it? Computer terminal. This computer terminal provides remote access to some options of the tactical computer. I see how it is. I was wondering why it was red. It's because the tactical computer's not built yet. You don't trust me, game? You don't trust me that I'm gonna have a tactical computer built in here? I've actually got to have one. So we'll place it right next to it. Let's see, what can you do? Switch to next colonist, switch to next prisoner, switch to next enemy, switch to next friendly, switch to next colony animal. What the hell is that about? Why would I need this? Maybe I can... I don't get it. I can find my own colonists and stuff. Tactical computer, you had better... wow me more than you have done so far, or I will destroy you. Takes 350 watts for crying out loud. I guess it does give us a list down here. Enemies, friends, prisoners, animals. I dislike the fact that it can go up into the hundreds. If I ever get a raid that is in the hundreds, we are definitely screwed. I'm going to assume that that is much further along in a colony's life, though. And it's time for the seasonal watermelon harvest. That way we can produce more veggie and fruit mush for everyone to subsist on. Vegemush and hobo stew. Nobody gets to chow down on the packaged survival meals. Those are for the travelers. Those are for the journeymen. What are you guys doing? Setting up the traps again? Let me guess. The Devil Stalker, when it came through, completely triggered most of the traps. Possibly the emu did too. We didn't get an alert for it though, so I'm not entirely sure. I know if a small animal, like a squirrel or a kiwi or a rat, gets trapped in it, we actually get a notification over here so we can go finish it off. Strike it down. Or let it work its way free from the cage. One of the two. Well, Gekromancer, what did you do? You worked all through the night. I'm impressed. But I'm not gonna hold your hand. You can quit working anytime you want. Just because I told you to build components doesn't mean I want you to kill yourself building components. And he goes right back at it. Okay. He's like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna finish this component before I crash for the day. Huntsman Nabe, again, of the Green Barana Sietch, has sent us a message. Apparently bandits based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. They've asked us to destroy it, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. Oh, really? And where is that at? All the way down here, apparently? Or possibly down here? The murderers... oh, yeah, it's this one here. The murderers of unrest. Well, they're the ones who took... they took somebody, if I'm not mistaken. Either that, or they were the last ones to attack us. That made me cuss and get angry. Because they forced a retreat. Made me completely redesign all of the walls and everything here. I make no mistake, I would love to go deal with them at some point. I just want to be a little bit better prepared. Necromancer has worked himself so hard he finally passed out. And oh yeah, look. Craft bionic eye, arm, leg. I knew that we could craft bionic stuff now. I wasn't just going crazy. But that's not what we're here for. Protective gear. I want some type of armor. Scrap armor? No. I'd like something better than that. I'm gonna guess that I can't make power armor yet. I think I have to research that. Raider power armor. Focusing lens. I might be able to. A superconductor. I wonder what crap that's for. Tac team head cover. Light power armor. That's more like it. Takes 70 plas steel and 5 components. Okay, well we can forget that. Raider power armor takes a whopping 12 components and 250 steel. I don't think we're going to be getting any of that anytime soon. Plas steel, plas steel, plas steel. Protective gear. 180. Everything takes so many components. I have a feeling I'm going to need to make another component assembly bench. And our colonists are celebrating the 8th Infantry Division's defeat on the 6th of August, 5500. 2 years ago, we whooped their asses in battle. I think that was the first raid that we ever got. The guy went and beat on our fences and then ran away. Our colonists still remember it as a moral victory, if nothing else. And I'm going to be on their side. You guys feel free to celebrate and party. Remember the fallen. Remember the kidnapped. Call all armed colonists. Tactical computer is kind of a bust so far. I don't really care for any of these options. And that is an additional 550 watts of power. Huh. I don't know why I clicked that. I was hoping I could turn it off. You know what? Let's just disable both of these for now. And look at all of these barrels of brew. We are about to have another. I don't think you would call it a harvest of beer. We're gonna have another production run of our famous Tafferton ale. Bottled and ready to go soon. Just waiting for the next party. Yep, and you can see it's already dried out the tile underneath it. So it will probably take quite a while to get all of this stuff drained. But if nothing happens in the meantime, I am going to be bouncing these around. And we'll see what we can get done. It's the 6th of August, 8 o'clock in the evening. Our colony is thriving once again. Our defenses are not great, but they are far better than they were. Our power situation can only be improved at this point by building more batteries, in my opinion. And the future of the base is slowly being planned out. It's going to take a while, but eventually it will all start coming together. And it'll be better for everybody. Well, hello folks, and welcome back. It's the 12th of August, 5 o'clock in the evening, and we have an exotic goods trader from the agency here. I already know that they have some interesting stuff that I think we are going to try and get, because I took a peek before I started recording. Other than this trader, it has still been fairly quiet around the colony. Let's see. You've got hempoline and components. It's a shame the components cost more than I can afford. I mean, I've got $371. I really don't want to spend $28 per component. It's probably a really good deal, but whatever. Glitter World Medicine, Plas Steel, a Psychic Animal Pulsar, which I don't think would necessarily be a good thing. I've also got a bunch of mammoth tusks from some enraged mammoths that came through off-screen, and we just gunned them down from the other side of the fence. They gave us a ton of meat and a bunch of mammoth tusks, so let's get rid of them. That gives us 2,200 credits to spend. Could get some gold. Could get a giant Smrotierge sculpture, or however it's pronounced. But what we really want is the Builder 1 and the Crafter 2 robots. We would have to give up 880 silver, I mean, might as well send the steel slag chunks on with them, because we definitely don't need them. Can only load them down with so much, unfortunately, so I need to make this count. Mechanoid stuff I want to keep. It could be useful at some point. Hobo stew, package survival meals. I unfortunately don't have a ton of stuff that he is willing to accept. The Kyber crystal, one of the most damaging crystals that can be used for a lightsaber focus. Well, we still haven't managed to get anyone in the colony that has force powers at all. No one has awakened. I might need to actually build some of those meditation pads and see if that would start unlocking people's inner force powers. It probably wouldn't, though. Could sell some of our geese. I don't need the males specifically. In fact, we've got 4 of them. Let's get rid of those. 522. We're getting closer. Could sell all those ones. I don't really care about the babies right now. That will slow down our breeding, but whatever. We've got 5 females, 6 still adults that will be able to produce eggs for us. Actually, I guess this would work. 256 silver. We'll accept that. I think that is a good trade. Crafter to a base station. Let's go ahead and install you. How about... This is the tough part. I should probably give them their own little operating bedroom to function out of, honestly. But for now, we'll put them in the prisoner room, because that will probably be changing at some point. And the builder base station. So we'll get these 2 set up and running, and we will have a bot that does nothing but build, and one that does nothing but craft. They are not going to be very effective, but it's nice to have them. It's a little bit extra manpower, I guess you could say, in order to complete our daily tasks that seem to be unending. Other than that, like I said, it's been kind of peaceful around here. We had the mammoths show up that we took care of quite easily. The spiders are still down here. Can't tell if they're laying eggs or if they're just catching stuff and putting it in cocoons. I wouldn't be surprised at some point if these spiders rise up and try to attack the colony. That would just be my luck, honestly. Let's see. We also finished a new research upgrade for the tactical computer that was supposed to unlock additional settings or options for it, but I don't see anything different. We've snared a Komodo dragon. Or we did at one point. Looks like all of the traps are reset. Maybe somebody went down there and took care of it? I don't see it here. They probably already chopped it up into meat and turned it into something. Huh. Those little snares are kind of useful. They don't actually... It says that if something gets caught in them, that they will suffocate, or you can come put them out of their misery or release them. I've yet to see anything suffocate. Anytime something gets trapped in there, it ends up breaking free and then becoming pissed off or walking around. A prisoner being held by the Orion installation has managed to steal a radio and call us. Nylon is being held at a camp nearby under armed guard. Rescue him and he will join our colony. The camp will disappear after 29 days. If we miss this opportunity, we may never hear from Nylon again. Oh, man. And it has to be the Orion installation? Did you get caught and then sold off into slavery, I'm guessing? That is fairly close. Let's go ahead and form a caravan. We're going to send a bunch of people out. This is kind of foolish, but whatever. Metal Slime, Finch, Sleepy Joe, Burton, Looney. No, Stock and Skeeto are unfortunately wounded and slow. Grimmeth, I'd send you, but you're in your 70s. Kid Russia, you can go. Oh, man. A chance to get Nylon back. That's exciting. Let's go ahead and send 150 food. That's 12 days worth of food. Of course, won't go bad. Now, where's my water? This is going to be a hit-and-run mission. I would prefer not to have to stay and fight. 9.9. We'll send 150 water. That almost puts us at our limit. We need animals really bad. And we will leave from the southeast. So, as we all know, as soon as this caravan heads out, we're probably going to be raided. But we need to go get Nylon. He served the colony diligently until his capture. And I think we owe it to pretty much anyone who gets captured and sold into slavery to do our best to get rid of them. It looks like they have got most of their supplies already. Oh shit. I should unforbid that. It's probably slowing them down. So they'll grab those supplies and set off to the southeast. It doesn't look like it's very far away. A 3-day journey, maybe? 2.4 days. I'm gonna go ahead and step away again. There's not really anything else going on. We've done our trade. We've got our bots. Let's go ahead and activate you. Activate you. And you guys can go do your thing. Crafting bot tier 2. He's just wandering around. He apparently has no job. Nothing to do. I still can't get anyone to actually work on recycling apparel. It says it takes a crafting skill of 2. But even my people who have like a crafting skill of 12 or higher can't seem to recycle clothing. It might be broken because of a mod or something, or I'm just doing something wrong. I don't really know. We have finished wake up production. Right now in our research tree, we are blasting out all of the drug production stuff. Then we're going to go on to industrial smoke leaf processing and then jump over to medicine production. We can make birth control, methadone, and medicine. Methadone, I believe, if it's anything like its real-life counterpart, is to help get over withdrawal from heavy drugs. We will find out at some point just how useful that stuff is, I'm sure. Dan Shadow has asthma. The caravan is ready. Let's go visit the prisoner camp, folks. It's the 12th of August, 11 o'clock at night, and our assault caravan is heading out to rescue Nylon. It's going to be a tense journey, and I only hope that we arrive rested. Well, hello, gang, and welcome back. It is the 14th of August, 9 o'clock in the evening, and our caravan has arrived, hopefully to rescue Nylon. This is going to be a pivotal moment for the colony because failure will probably mean losing multiple members. Let's see what we got. A modificarium mortar. An improvised turret. Another improvised turret. They've got At least 1, 2. So they've got 2 people and a bunch of turrets. I think if we take out their power, we can well, I would say take out their power. They got another turret there. The good news is we can see the range of the turrets. 1, 2. So they've got their area fairly well covered, it looks like. Okay. Is everybody drafted? You say, I'm not too worried about... Are you actually aiming at us? Yeah, he loaded an incendiary shell. So, who has the most long-range weapon? Metal slime? I'm curious. Get down here. I'm gonna spread some of these people out. Finch, you've got the LMG. Sleepy, you've also got... Oh my god, I didn't think that the mortar would be able to hit us. Its range is a lie. It's lied to us. Move it. Okay, no, what are you doing? You fool. I need you to attack the turret. Maybe we can blow it up. Finch, move over here. Sleepy Joe. Attack that turret. I think I need to keep these 3 moving. I'm not so surprised. Looney, you've got good range too, so get down here. I'm surprised nobody can hit this damn thing. It's an improvised turret, so it shouldn't need to be hit too much before it blows up. 33, 27... Are you actually going to come up here after us? Okay, that turret is down. Finch, take out them. The problem is they've got the OC defense pistol. If you don't remember from the previous colony, the OC defense pistols are bullshit. Pretty much everything from the Orion colony is bullshit, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, let me check something else. Okay. You guys can get there. Looney, up. Yeah, and look at the range. I think that they're already returning fire on us. That OC pistol. Oh, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter. They're dropping medical supplies. I'm gonna say, you know, I did not, because I'm a fool. I did not send medical supplies with the colonists. Finch is hurt bad. Death in 12 hours. I need to fix this. Finch, everyone can take care of themselves. Finch, I need you to tend to yourself, please. Before things get too bad. Oh, shit. Skedaddle. Fuck. An alpaca is gonna try and get us? Are you joking me? Well, I want you to do metal slime, actually. A shoot gunslinger. Sleepy. Let's get you up. Looney. Take out that fucking mortar. Burton is on fire and running around. Kid Russia is on fire. Kid Russia. Oh. And I think that the alpaca went after him. That's awesome. Don't worry, Nylon. We're coming for you. We're gonna save you. Okay, he's down. We need to disable the rest of their turrets. Can you guys take that one out? I don't feel comfortable getting close until these things are destroyed, because even without the enemies manning the base, still pretty damn sure that they will open up fire on us. Now you're gonna blow up, aren't you? There we go. Okay, where's the other ones at? You guys can move up there, Looney. I think you should be safe there. That's probably too close. Yeah. Move right there. Okay. We're incredibly lucky that there were only 2 of them. And to guard this place. Finch, are you gonna be okay? Please tell me you are. Death and 19. Russia, you're just a little bit burned. Burton, you're just a little bit burned. You should be able to make it. So, I'm not entirely sure if there's anything we can even take from here. Gosling or something died of a heart attack? Maybe it was Ermeline? I don't know. Finish them off. After you're done healing yourself, if you can. I don't want Ermeline to pop back up and think that they're going to be able to take some pot shots at us. Come on. A beta poly improvised turret? Those sons of bitches. How would we ever... just like this. This is what I was talking about. Fuck. Actually, Finch. Okay, you're dead. Finch just got hit. Caught some crossfire in the right leg. Fucking bastards. Take that out. Looney, we need to just hit their power source. Probably, you know what, not even the solar panels. Take out the batteries. Can you guys hit the battery from here? Without advancing forward. No. Asshole. I want you right next to Sleepy Joe. Take out this one down here. Then we'll blow this one up. Pick this base apart piece by piece. I'm gonna guess that they don't explode then. This didn't look like an explosion. That metal slime is perfectly okay. Fire at this one. Why do you know? Oh, maybe you can't see it. Look at where you're at. So, what do they got left, power-wise? Just that one? I'm hoping that if the batteries are gone, that this thing won't have power. Power needed. What'll probably happen, though, is I'll run down there to rescue Nylon, and a lightning bolt will give the solar panels just enough energy to power a turret. Okay. We've defeated all the enemies. In 5 days, the Caravan will automatically be reformed. Finch, take care of yourself, please. Or you can't, because we don't have any medical supplies. Nylon. Looney. Get up there and melee attack that door. Need to find all of the medical supplies that we've got. Finch, heal yourself immediately, please. Hopefully no one else dies. What are you guys even firing at? Power should be out for everything. You guys can move up. How is your health, Nylon? First rib shattered. Old gunshot wound to the torso. You thought we forgot about you, didn't you? I know it's been a long time. Component. I'm not sure we'll even bother with it. What I would like to do... actually, strip him. Let's see what he's got. Might have something good. You can... well... Unfortunately, that vest is crappy. See, I would really love to be able to chop his exoskeleton out, but that's not gonna happen. Fucking cherry wood door. Why aren't you helping, Nylon? We've rescued Nylon and he has rejoined us. Deep one meat? Wow, they were trying to fucking turn you. Some kibble. Everybody stand down. I knew it! I knew it! The fucking lightning bolt. How could I possibly foresee that? What if I just claim them? Because nobody else is around. Titanium improvised turret. I want this. If I could. Someone go uninstall that. Metal Slime and Sleepy, you guys can stand down. Nylon is so tired, he's just passed out. Let's claim you. I'm just gonna claim all of this stuff right now. Make sure that nobody is gonna die. Bench is no longer in danger. Okay, nobody is in danger of dying, at least. Strip them. Kid Russia. Go strip them. We're not going to stay here. We are going to be packing up and leaving as soon as possible. Looney, you can wear that Pit Boy. It's a little bit better accuracy whenever they're shooting, which could prove to be useful at some point. Nylon. Pick up the medicine. And what do we got? OC defense pistol. I do like that. I know everybody's fucking exhausted. Let's pick that up. Bench, whenever you're done tending yourself, wear that vest. We're going to be getting out of here very soon. I half expect Orion to send reinforcements at some point or to re-raid us. Nylon, you definitely need some clothes. Put that vest on. Put the pants on. Why did they have you naked in there? What type of slave were you? Major break risk. Yeah, people are gonna fuck snap. We need to get back on the road. That'll be at least a little bit of a mood boost for him. Can anybody carry this thing? I mean, I wasn't expecting too much, but it would have been nice to take that back with us. It would have basically been an invincible turret. Nope. Okay. Everybody, let's go. I think we've got almost everything we need. Actually, one last thing. Burton, are you serious? That's too heavy for you? Nylon, go pick that up and equip it. That can be your main weapon for now, till we get back. You've got pants and a bulletproof vest on. Maybe it'll do us some good. And we are getting out of here. Mission successful. Communicating. Orion uniform, pants of ice. It's actually not that bad either. I guess. Go put those pants on. And once you've got that, pick up that vest. Oh, you auto-saving? Wonderful timing. Let's just leave. Let's just go. This is one hell of a clusterfuck of a base that they hastily set up, I'm guessing. I'm not sure if they were transporting Nylon somewhere. Wow. It's a pretty big storm, it sounds like, outside. just in time to match with the game, and it's rain. Okay, Burton. I'm still worried about Finch's health. I mean, not gonna die, it looks like, but doesn't make me feel any better. Disease, infection. Sleepy Joe's got an infection. Finch has got an infection. Well, can you guys hang on until we get back to Tafferton? It's gonna be 2.3 days. And honestly, all we can do is hope for the best. I'll keep my eye on them. But if they are gonna die, if the infection's gonna take over, there's not a whole lot I can do out on the road. It's just bad news all the way around. No immediate danger. I'll say nobody is in any immediate danger. I'm not sure if they'll tend to their wounds while traveling, but we're gonna find out. It's the 15th of August, 8 o'clock in the morning. Our raid against the Orion Corporation has been successful. Nylon has once again rejoined the colony. If luck's on our side, we won't lose anybody on the way back, but I'm not feeling too enthusiastic about it right now. Actually, I guess they are taking care of their wounds, maybe. It's just the infection that is going to cause a serious problem.